Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America, feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. We have epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. Thank you. And we have got a fantastic community here because of you. You are so kind to each other. You've been so kind to me. Thank you. All right. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed out there. I timestamp them as I go. Or think about maybe watching back on up the speed a little bit. Hit the gear, wherever the little gear is. The playback speed, you can up that if you'd like. So, Elizabeth M., who's the marvelous eye candy boy? That's awesome. Oh, thank you, everybody. I'm glad you like the overlays. As I said in the pinned comment, and it's actually pinned for the next few days, this month's covers are based on the idea of I call it the forecourt garden party. So that should be fine. So. Blue today was the blue. So he's in the court of cups, which is water, which is spring. And then you've got red for summer, which is wands. You've got pentacles, which pentacles is green and autumn. And then swords is winter and gray. So anyway, my timing is great. Thank you, everybody. We have got some good news today. I'm not saying it's more charges right this instant good, but oh my goodness, there's some good stuff today. All right, so let's jump in. All right, at 2:20, and let me know if there are any problem. I'm getting a low internet warning, so if it freezes up a little bit, the sound should still be good, but hopefully now it's fine. Okay, good. Hello. All right, Ricky says, and the star of the show, the inspiration behind Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Alfie and Bobuzen Kitty. Yes. Oh, thank you. The kitties. All right. So, 3 minutes in. Okay. This is glorious. What you have to understand is that Wisconsin has this weird rule about their vetoes when the governor signs a bill or vetoes. For some reason, they've given crazy power to governors in the past so that they could not only have line item veto, which is, okay, I'll accept this, but not that, or that. Okay, that's like, wow, okay, great. In Wisconsin, before Evers got in, who is a Democrat, became governor, the legislature went on this spree trying to rip as many powers away from the governor before Evers took office. So a lot of that went to court and was reversed, by the way. At least that's my understanding. But this still exists. So Governor Evers, bless him, he took a bill about funding schools, and it said 24 to 25 through 24 to 25, right? He went in and he was able, he changed the 4 to a, no, he got rid of the hyphen. And again, he did it just so. So in Wisconsin, he just signed a bill that triggers 400 years of funding for Wisconsin public schools. $2,400 through the year 24-25. Evers took the section that authorized a funding increase for the 2024-25 school year. Oh, that's right. He erased the zero and the hyphen. He vetoed the digits to zero and the hyphen, changing the bill so it now says the funding increases are authorized through the year 24-25, creating a permanent annual stream of revenue for public schools. It's like an increase of like $325 per student per year, guaranteed. Now, I don't know if it's going to stand in the long run, but boy, is there a long run for it to stand in. Oh my gosh. Oh, Governor Evers, you whatever prize for man of the day, man of the week, man of the whatever it is, man of the hour, you've won it. Electrostorm says the Republicans are screaming right now. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Maggie, who thanks you forever. And I like how all the clapping emojis are every skin tone. So is this going to stand? Even for a few years. The year 2,425. Oh my gosh. So will this stand? Oh. This is a victory card, but is this a victory card for the far right? We've got this. We've got this sorted out. Oh, the fail. Oh, the fail. Oh my gosh, 3 of Cups. Oh yeah, we're celebrating. 8 of 1. They're just going to lose their point. They're going to lose the minds and their pointy little heads. Magician. Ace of Cups. Talking about pulling a rabbit out of a hat. That's some rabbit. 400 years of public school funding. Oh, sorry. Ace of Cups. Oh, I love it. Yes, Valerie Sargent. Punctuation matters, folks. And this would be the Ace of Swords. I think the Republicans, because it's the actual legislature is very right wing, but oh, Big Steph 63. What did I miss? Oh, go read the first question in the description box. Yeah. I think that the Republicans in the legislature are going to be like, this can never happen again, whatever. But for now, ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Pa-da! Oh, gosh. Hello, good boo-boo. Boo-boo. Oh, there's the kitty. Oh, so let me just pull 3 more cards. Partially just because I just want to sit in this energy for a minute, but partially, yes, the Republicans are going to lose their mind. Oh, Rose Blue. That's the next question. Knight of Cups. Progressive activism. Ladies, gentlemen, and gentlethems. Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. 2 of Swords. Legal decisions. But for now, the Republicans will jump on it. But for now, at least for a while, we're good. Yeah. Oh, I told you, I've got stories like that all the way. No, maybe not that good. I mean, 400 years of school. Sorry, I can't get over it. Okay. Oh, all right, now. Oh my gosh. I would like to thank the Australians. Bless you. You made me laugh so hard this morning. Thank you. At 10 minutes, 30 seconds in. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Trump Jr. is complaining about his canceled speaking tour in Australia. His speaking tour, it's like 3 days. Right? Blaming the cancellation of his 3-day engagement on Australia banning him. It seems, quote, it seems America isn't the only country that makes it difficult for the Trumps, unquote. Really, Sniffy Jr.? Australian Home Minister Clare O'Neil fired back, stating that a visa had been approved and that the real reason he wasn't coming was disastrous ticket sales for his appearances. Then a little later, she went back and deleted that tweet. I guess it wasn't, like, diplomatic enough. Oh, glorious. Oh. I just want to know if there's anything else about this. John Fran said, where can I send thanks to Australia? Oh gosh, Ace of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. All right, so 3 of Swords, Empress, 10 of Swords. Sniffy Jr.'s just lying. He's just lying his face off. He's just lying his emaciated face off. And I say emaciated because of his alleged extracurricular activities. But these are legal problems. Well, legal problems, but also, see, that can be my card for Australia. And this is him just lying about why he can't, and it really has to do with he can't make enough money to get. All right, so there's nothing else here. I basically just got confirmation of that's what's going on. It's like, okay. Isabel Moss says, I was looking forward to seeing Sniffy Jr. in an episode of Airport Australia. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh my gosh. Lisa Graham says Evers has a PhD. Governor Evers of Wisconsin has a PhD in education. It just gets better and better. Okay, now, Kathy Delisle, please take that out of the chat. We don't know. Just we're a little more. We try to keep things a little more friendly, family. Like people have little ones around, and people have young people reading through, and so anyway. By the way, I ran across something this morning that I thought I'd share in case you didn't like Junior enough. You thought, let's see. No, there's a bottom to how low I can think of him. Oh no, let me take it down a notch for you. There's a link in the description if you care. Do you remember the rumors about Aubrey O'Day, him having an affair with Aubrey O'Day while he was married back in 2011, 2012? Singer? Yeah. She was in a lot of reality TV shows as well, I guess. In 2013, March 29th, 2013, Aubrey O'Day went on stage. You can see you can see it live. She did her version of Someone I Used to Know. Yes, Evers is a document. Is a Democrat. As a Volpe, sorry. Someone that I used to know. The somebody Gautier. Yeah. But she's singing that song, but she changed the lyrics to include things like, when you told me that your marriage was a lie, tell your wife it didn't happen and that we were nothing. Tell me you were leaving and that she could never make you happy. Comment underneath it, this one from Hey Jamie said, oh, when you are angry because your boyfriend won't leave his wife for you. And the comments were like, oh, when you realize it's about Don Jr., her affair with Don Jr. Yeah. So, I mean, we kind of already knew he was a cheaty bastard, but anyway, so that exists. Why anyone would get involved with the Trump? I have no idea. Anyway, Valerie Sargent says she's got some great tea-flinging abilities. There you are. Okay, so onward with other potential good news. We're just full of it today. 1645. Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz may have his toughest Senate foe yet. Oh, do tell. Conservative media seem alarmed. U.S. Representative Colin Allred, a Democrat from Dallas, is off to a strong fundraising start in his bid to unseat Senator Ted Cruz. So strong that exclusive reporting of his effort even garnered wide coverage from conservative media. Beto O'Rourke was I think they put it as he was a fundraising juggernaut toward the end, but this guy's a fundraising juggernaut from the beginning. A University of Texas at Tyler poll from mid-May shows Cruz holding a 5-point lead, 42 to 37%. So, Allred, Cruz. Yeah. Isabel Moss says there's no accounting for taste. That's true. I mean, we've all made mistakes in who we chose. But, oh boy, that's a whole... Mel Broussard says Colin Allred is more moderate than Beto is. He can garner funds from more places than Beto could. That's saying something. Okay. Oh my gosh. So, Allred, 2024, to be one of the senators from Texas. Allred and Ted Cruz. Please make this man change jobs. Thank you, Mel. Temperance. Oh. What you were saying about Allred being more moderate and also people maybe getting a little tired of Ted. Let's see, Allred. He's raised a lot of money. This is a Pentacles. This is Cruz not having enough money. This is a big, right in the middle. This is the big movement, the big showy campaign that Allred will run. Cruz he's just relying on the MAGA faithful to try to get him over the line against a major arcana chariot. All right, Ted, how's it going to go? Page of Pentacles, page, not king, page. Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. All right, so he's going to go out there and spew his far-right garbage as well, not raising as much money. And right here, Three of Swords. We have Cruz on tape. We've heard it. We've heard him talking to Bartiromo saying, oh, there'll be a committee or somebody who will decide who becomes president, who gets power, you know, that whole anti-democratic stuff. So that's in the middle. So he can try to pull in that MAGA crowd all he wants to, but I've got two cards of not great fundraising, possibly some legal problems, going up against a major arcana chariot on Allred's side. And the only thing Cruz has going for him is whatever MAGA faithful are left. And we know in parts of the country, that won't get you a cup of coffee. So, all right. So on to more potential good news. Oh, it just goes on and on today. It's wonderful, glorious. Yes, Mel Broussard. TikTok, Dad. Yes. Whew. Okay. 2230. I think I covered this the other day, but I don't remember exactly. But this is a new thing they're really pushing right now in the news. So I'm thinking there's kind of a push about it in general. Ex-senator says Rudy Giuliani is inches from turning on Trump given news of a new agreement. And we had talked about that. His proffer, Giuliani came in with his proffer to try to win some favorability for himself. But this is the slight difference in the news. Legal analyst and former prosecutor Harry Litman said on MSNBC, quote, "We don't know if there were overtures made before, but if there were, he resisted them. Now he realizes, gulp, I'm in trouble. And his lateness might count against him. They might not need him anymore. We heard your evidence. We could get it from someone else who decided to cooperate like the elections coordinator did. He may be too late to the table." And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Oh, Giuliani tried to make it. Something inside him died, and now he smells, and we just can't take it. Okay. Right, Sharon, deal or no deal? All right. Oh, Giuliani, who is, if you do not believe he is the scum of the earth, go read about the woman who is taking him to court and the abuse he allegedly put her through. Credibly. Yeah. Yes, dear. Okay, look. Okay, we're in the reader. Right? Oh, how about this? Where are you? Hey. Come here. It's a nice spot for a good kitty. Yes, it is. It's a nice spot for a good kitty because you are a good kitty. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Okay. So, is it too late? This is a King of Swords. This would be a prosecutor. Now, for what it's worth, I'll pull these actual cards, but the one right beneath this prosecutor for the card for the reading, whoop, 5 of Pentacles, out in the cold. Four of Swords. So, yeah, this is quiet as a tomb legally. 7 of Pentacles. He's so awful. Ace of Wands. Ew. Magician. Now he thinks he could do this great thing. Knight of Swords. I don't think so. Hang on, Earth Yoga. I'll answer that in a minute. Yeah, he thought he was above it all. He treats people around him like garbage. And he thinks he's better than everybody else. And he can say what he wants and he can do what he wants. And this would go away. This would go away. And then, because the actions taken, this is I'll just pull a rabbit out of the hat. I'll bring a proffer agreement. This is aggressive law enforcement. This would say to me that it isn't going to work. Sit down. Just sit down. That does not bode well for you. You scumbag. For verily, he is a scumbag. Sorry. Justice card. Hello. Eight of Cups. Evidence. He wasn't listening before. And higher wisdom. Oh, he might still be trying to keep some secrets too. When it feels like when he came with the proffer agreement, he was, let's say, spinning a few things to hide some of his own actions or to make himself look better than he was. Jenny Straunch says, Rudy made his bed, now he has to lay in it. We don't want to go near his bed. Yeah, like I said, go read about the woman suing him. Ugh. Page of Pentacles. Oh, he's so arrogant. He's so arrogant. Look, I have this. You should go away. Three of Pentacles, Tower, Judgment. Oh, he's definitely telling some things. And if it's the Tower in the middle, I could think, all right, well, maybe that he helps bring down Trump and the plan, but there's judgment as well, which means, yeah, he's in trouble. I'm not feeling skating through this. I'm just not. Betty Cantrell says maybe he bought a pardon. I don't think so. And honestly, if these people really had hidden pardons, they'd be using them by now. Somebody would have. I don't think that's going to be a thing. At least that's what I've been picking up. So, yeah. Roxy says he just thought he could outsmart Jack Smith. Yeah, fool. It's their egos that will get him in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. But wait, there's more. At 30 minutes in, shall we? Now, look, I am no big fan of Mark Zuckerberg. Mr. Robot can just, yeah. But I really don't like Elon Musk, so Twitter rival Threads crosses 10 million users within hours of launch. Anybody who doesn't know, there is a new platform that is going up against Twitter. I signed up last night. Threads, it's like Twitter, but they're going to need to add hashtags and trending so that people can, that's one of the main things Twitter is used for, is what's trending, what's in the news, what's breaking news that happens. If I'm looking for breaking news, the first place I used to go was Twitter. And that's what they're going to need to add at Threads. But for now, it's Threads. As in things you would sew, something you would sew with, thread. So, so it's, and there's talk that, I think I saw one headline that said Threads is terrible and it's going to do really well. It's like, yeah. Threads. But like I said, not a huge Zuckerberg fan here. But Musk has just Mel Broussard says if you decide to delete the Threads account, your Instagram account is also automatically deleted. Know that before you download Threads. Fair enough. I would just, if anything, if I didn't want to use it, I'd just abandon it. I just wouldn't use it. So, Isabel Moss says, this is like when my kid asks me which team I'm supporting, and I say the referee. Two of Pentacles. Okay. How are you going to monetize it? That's going to be the next big thing, because that's the problem. One of the many problems that Musk is having is the advertiser said, "See ya." Two of Cups, Devil, Queen of Cups, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. Oh man, Twitter's going to go even further right. Really? Yeah, it's not perfect, but this is people joining, and this is people reading. I mean, she's watching TV, she's looking at a computer, she's got her drink there. Musk, Zuckerberg. But that would be decent people heading over to Threads rather than, and Twitter just sinks into the morass. Ugh. All right, so what's your Threads handle? The one I signed up for is my real first name with an additional E, which is the first initial of my last name. Yeah, my Sebastian is my real name, and that's written in the description box. And then there's an extra E at the bottom. I will probably, I'm sure I will switch over because I've got my personal account, because it uses your Instagram account. And if you don't have an Instagram account, you can create just an account on Threads. But I just use my Instagram account. So I've got my personal one. there's a Book Art Media one. And I think, yeah, there's a specific Black and Orange Instagram account. So I'll have to go claim those too. Anyway, so that's that. All right. Bye. It's just a shame what happened to Twitter. Is anything gonna, like, is somebody gonna come back and save Twitter? Like, make must some kind of offer or something and just say, give me that. And like try to put it back into decency the way it was. Judgment. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Tower. I hate to watch Twitter crash and burn, but that's what that's saying. I like these nails. There's only one thing I'm not entirely sold on with these nails. Because they're because of the green, the hints of green throughout it, it makes my nails look like they're dirty. And I don't like that because I have clean nails. I'm a clean person. But they still look okay. And they match. So, because there's green and yellow. So, all right. Anyway, does it matter? No. All right. So, I'm telling you, it just gets better and better and better. Today, it's just one good, glorious question after another. 3630. What is my second favorite thing in politics? Longtime viewers? No. My favorite thing in politics is when Democrats win. My second favorite thing in politics is watching Republicans go after each other. Where's my popcorn? RNC is being trashed for stacking the deck against any candidate not named Donald Trump. They are setting high standards. They are making candidates promise to support whoever is nominated. Well, if that's the thing, then Trump doesn't even have to show up at he can't come on. Nobody can go on stage for the debates, the primary debates, unless they vow to support whoever is nominated. Well, right now, Trump is in the lead with quite a margin, and he could just skip the debates. Meanwhile, everybody else has to promise to support whoever wins the primary. So if he wins the primary, he gets all that guaranteed support, and he doesn't have to do anything because he's so much further ahead than everybody else. There are a couple of anti-Trump ads on the right, kind of out there, but And until some of these candidates are willing to stand up to Trump, it's just yeah. So the RNC is trash for stacking the deck against any candidate not named Donald Trump. How's this going to work out? Well, Broussard says the RNC only needs to say if you skip the debates, you can't be in the primaries, but that's all it would take. Oh, but they're not going to kill that golden goose or the goose. They're not going to kill the goose that lays their golden eggs. The Republicans don't have enough voters. They cannot alienate the MAGA faithful. They just can't. Mary 51, please please take that out of the chat. We don't talk about stuff like that here. We don't wish it. We don't even put it out in the universe. And we want Trump to have a long, healthy life where he is taken into courtrooms and with evidence he is found guilty, and he spends the rest of his days being absolutely, utterly poor and miserable. And he never gets to play golf again. Yeah, that's what we want. Justice, actual justice. Anyway, Ace of Cups. Yeah, go ahead, Republicans. You do your thing. Tim, I don't have any popcorn handy. So refreshing. All right. King of Cups. World. I'm missing a card. I only pulled 4 cards. That's weird. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, sorry. Not counting right. King of Cups, World, 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups. Oh, this is glorious. This is glorious. Polywanda, I love how your mind works. All right. That's Joe Biden. Cups are the Democrats. 6 of Cups, nostalgia. Ace of Cups, a big movement, an initiation, or just a big, big thing. Like if it's an Ace of Pentacles can be the start of like a business or something, or it can be just a huge chunk of money. Well, this would be a big democratic thing. This is a card for the reading. Right here, we have the World, which is you're done. We have the 8 of Wands here, which is the far right throwing everything they can, and the Queen of Wands. So what I get is I get Cups for Democrats, Pentacles for Republicans, and Wands for the far right. This is the far right. And this is people going, you know what? I'm sick of all the extremism. I want some nostalgia. I want Uncle Joe talking about malarkey. And I don't know. Inflation was bad, but we're actually better off than with inflation and economy. We're better off than any of the G7 countries. And plus there's infrastructure actually happening, not 100 promises for infrastructure week that never happened. We actually have infrastructure improvements coming. We've got the lowest unemployment in 60 years. You know what? Maybe a little old-fashioned is, maybe that's what we need. And the further that these idiots go to the right, the better Democrats look. So go ahead. Don't let us stop you. Go ahead. Proceed. Don't let us stop you. Man. Thank you, Ray. Hit the thumbs up for the channel. Thank you. Betty Cantrell says lower drug costs. Yep. All right. Now, like I said, it just gets better. It's just one of those days. 4330. Now, yesterday we read about Kari Lake, didn't we? 4330. And we read about how her book didn't crack the top 100 on Amazon, which is unusual because usually it's these big, and apparently on Amazon, if there's a book that is selling well, but it's being bought in bulk, they put a little dagger symbol on the listing. And there was a dagger symbol on Sniffy Jr.'s book. There were dagger symbols on all of this kind of thing, but no dagger symbol. And Kari Lake, just nobody wants her book. And the RNC wasn't willing to pony up all the money to buy it in bulk. So we read about that yesterday. Today, insiders saying that spotlight hound Kari Lake, we know how much Trump loves when people around him are trying to get attention, more media attention than him. Spotlight hound Kari Lake is blowing her chance to be Trump's VP. The Trump campaign, for now, will keep Lake at arm's length. although her loyalty could be repaid after the election with a job as a press secretary. Oh, man. Whew. Oh my gosh. Rose Blue says she's thinking about a Senate run. She better think about something. Oh my gosh. Pamela Bryan says senior citizens actually get a raise in their Social Security income for the first time in 16 years. Excellent. Insulin is more affordable. I'm sorry. I missed that in the chat. I want to give you credit. Come on, cards. Where was it? Where was it? Pamela Bryant was saying about that. So so you know that being a press secretary is hard. I mean, that's a hard gig. I get it. But did the patriarchy party just say of this uppity, mouthy woman that, well, we don't actually want to give her power, but she could be a secretary in the future, you know, or one of the secretaries that just has to talk. Yeah. Just, So, is Kari Lake going to turn into a woman scorned? Susie Buckingham says Trump's press secretary is nothing because he doesn't allow daily briefings. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, hanging out at Mar-a-Lago. And weirdly, in this deck, it's a bunch of bathing beauty, scantily clad bathing beauties. You think Trump actually respects you? But you've got lady parts. Of course he doesn't. Oh, Earth Yogi, I'm sorry. I will answer that question. All right, 3 of Swords. Thank you for reminding me. 3 of Swords, 4 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Talk about nothing. Her fight to get the election was stolen. No, it wasn't. I have this book. No, you didn't make that much money. Well, I'll be important. No, you'll be hemmed in. Sorry. That's you tried to suck up to Donald Trump, really? And you thought you could get somewhere as a woman? Right. Meanwhile, we're just here like, oh, bye, Felicia. Sucks to be you. Yeah. Teresa Ford said, it's not like he respects men either. That's true. He just worries men will hurt him. Darren says, in like 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly. Okay. What do I do? The question at 49.50. I'll put 49.30 and answer this. 49.30. What do I do with old tarot decks? Nothing. I still have them. I should do something with them. And I honestly don't have much of an issue with the idea of recycling them. Or if they won't accept it because of the covers on it for recycling, just throwing it away, putting the energy back down into the earth. So, but I don't tend to do that. So the decks I don't have, they're still here. I'm, I should, but I don't know. I have put an awful lot of energy into the decks I use because I use them so often. So I'm not really sure. What do you do with your old decks? Let me know. Let me know what you think. So my bigger problem is decks I've bought that I don't like. I've opened them, got them. I don't know what to do with them because I can't recommend them to anybody. So I've got a number of decks that are just sitting here. It's like, I don't know what to do with these. So, but at some point, I'll probably just have to purge them because I've got to get rid of some of the, I've got to do something about that. Yeah. Anyway, Electrostorm, can you recycle the card? It depends on where you are. It's these coatings that could be the problem. Sandy Trunk says burn them. I don't have any way to burn anything, to be honest. So Julie M says there are tarot deck sales groups on Facebook. Well, there's an idea. I don't actually want somebody else to use a deck I've used a lot. It's my energy. I think that the objects can get very much infused with your energy, and I don't want to give them away. So Melber such as use them to light some sage. I don't use flames for anything, and I've got allergies. I don't use real candles. I don't. So Helen says I have maybe 30 decks. I've left decks at shopping centers. Oh goodness. Cosmic Goat Lady says donate them to Goodwill, but that's again somebody just taking that energy and just. I want it. If I lose the energy, I want it just back in the earth. But Flying Without a Broom says use it for an art piece. I don't know. Tiger Sephorley says I use them for crafty projects and vision boards. There you go. Valerie Sargent says, oh my gosh, Autumn, you would get quite the local reputation if the fire department had to show up to put out a tarot card fire. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Electrostorm says you can bury them. So did Mel Broussard suggested that as well. Oh my gosh. Faces, sign them, put them up for auction, and give the money to charity. Again, but I've got so much of my energy infused in them. So Anna says, we'll then keep them. Autumn Tarot Library, kind of. Yeah, Melba says bury them, plant some nice plants where you buried them. There we go. Yeah. Alan says, give them to Johnny. I'm sure he already has them. Ricky says, don't get rid of the Pulp magazine ones. Oh, what, this deck? I love this deck. Yeah, I've got a box. Matter of fact, I think I had to put the box on the ground because it was so heavy. Yeah, the box itself was getting too heavy. I don't think I've got it handy. Yeah, it's right down there. There's a whole banker's box full of decks and containers of decks, and Santa Lisa sell them. I've got too much energy in it. That's just weird. Lady Eva says, do you have a basement? I would just store them there. That's an option. All right. Well, Felder says my first deck is 37 years old. Awesome. I think my Halloween deck is 35. That was about. Hang on. Yeah, it's getting my Halloween deck is getting up near 35 years old. I'm amazed it still has any pictures on it at all. But anyway. Rityogi, what's your most expensive deck? I got some historical decks, some reproductions of historical decks, and you know, I was an art history major and I love art history. The problem is they're not very usable. So now I just have these pretty artistic things, but they sit in a box. But Family Brand, 300 decks. Oh, isn't he up to like 400 or something? Valerie says stick them on the lawns of MAGA neighbors. They'll think they're cursed. I love you guys. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. Joyce Matthews asking, do you have any classified documents in those bankers boxes? Not remotely. Not even a little. Oh my gosh. Yes. Alan says, God bless Johnny. Yes, absolutely. All right. I guess I can. All right. Okay. We've got some more questions. Oh, and they're still great. We have such great questions today. All right. 5615. If you'll excuse the expression, no way in hell. Wisconsin Republicans turn on Trump as poll shows him crashing with Republican voters. A recent Marquette University Law School poll in Wisconsin found Trump was losing to DeSantis by 16 points in a head-to-head matchup. And you say, wait a second, I thought Trump was ahead nationally. He is. Well, won't that just cause more confusion and difficulty and make it harder for them to, yes, it will. And me without my popcorn. Oh, Lady Eva, I have to go make dinner. Got a hungry hubby here. Bon appetit. All right. So, Wisconsin's all for DeSantis. How are things going to go in Wisconsin? Because between Evers, which is where we started today, and the Republicans in the state going full diving off the crazy board. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Anna. Anna gave me some popcorn. Oh my gosh. Dave, could anyone talk you into moving into a bigger place so you can display your art? Someday I'll, I'm hoping someday I'll own a house or have a home of my own. But for now, keep, helping the parents. So lots of space for the cats. So that's good. World card. Okay, that would be a big change. High Priestess. Ace of Swords. Two of Wands. Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Well, okay. There are some people, some voters who actually do want more moderation. And they're willing to maybe vote for Democrats if they think that it's going to be more reasonable, because the communication on the far right is so extreme that regular, more moderate Republicans are having trouble getting airtime and getting donations. So yes, go ahead, Wisconsin Republicans, embrace the Satan. Go right ahead and just guarantee future Democrats winning. Go right ahead. We're not stopping you. Tris, I don't know who asked question, but that was beyond rude. What? Did I miss something? I don't know what happened. And if it was, anyway. Okay, anyway. But wait, there's more. At 1 hour in, why is Trump staying home? All the other candidates are out there trying to get attention, and Trump's ranting and railing on social media in all caps, sounding like a deluded lunatic that he is. Why aren't you out there, Trump? What's going on? Are you perhaps too busy with all of the charges that have been brought against you? Can you not handle the stress you have brought on yourself? Oh, Ricky, I understand. It's a thought, but I don't, like I said, they're infused with my energy. Anyway. Lisa says, maybe the judge won't let him leave the state. Sharon Rice says, because Smog has to guard his treasure hoard. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lois McDonald said, Trump is redecorating the bathroom. Okay, Trump. Lots of legal stuff. Very busy. I have no sympathy for this man. He brought this on himself. You destroyed so many lives. You hurt so many people. You are so selfish. You are so destructive. And you are being held accountable by law. And I am here for it all day long. And you know me with my Cancer moon. You got to be really bad for me not to have even just a little part of me going, you know, maybe he could redeem himself. No. Nope. 4 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, business catastrophes. He's having a horrible time with Griftco. Tower. 2 of Pentacles. Again, financial disaster. Oh my gosh, he's busy. He's busy trying to get money. He's busy trying to find somewhere in the world to loan him money. I mean, you got to think about it. This man's overhead is massive. Massive. And people don't want their names on his, they don't want his name on their buildings anymore. They don't want to go to his properties. The PGA said they will no longer go to any, they will not go to any Trump properties until someone else owns them. This is financial house of cards. Yep, Pamela Bryant, Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles in the Tower. Yep. And this is a refusal. This is just I'm not going to listen. And this is just a mess. And he's panicked. Good. We'll have to read on Griftco tomorrow. Ooh, boy. All right. Okay. I'm going to do this in opposite order. At 1:04:30, Lucy had a question from yesterday. Will the younger generations vote for Republicans in future? And it says, how is he still getting that much money? Well, a lot of it's coming from the suckers, the MAGA suckers. Yeah. Susie Buckingham says, I read yesterday that many of his donors have their own financial problems. He's bled them dry. Oh, yeah. Younger generations, Kings of Pentacles. So that would be their parents. So they've seen what voting for Republicans does. Knight of Swords, Hanged Man, Temperance, Empress, Knight of Cups. They're going to be, I mean, obviously they're going to continue to be some Republican voters, but overall, the number of Democrats versus the number of Republicans is going to continue to get way out of whack. More Democratic voters all over the country of every age, because tired of the chaos, tired of all of the scheming, trying to overturn the elections, taking away people's rights. It's just, yeah, it's simple. So yeah, Major Arcana there too. Yeah. Yes, Lady Eva. Yes. All right. Very strange. One international question at 106.30. And then we'll go back to U.S. stuff. But hang on, 106. Yes, 106.45. Okay. Belarus leader, Lukashenko, it says that Prigozhin, the Wagner leader, isn't in Belarus. It's back in Russia. What? And then Russian media is showing pictures of Prigozhin's lavish homes being raided. Has Putin got Prigozhin like in custody? Like, you're done. Like, you know, maybe not imprisoned, Lisa, yeah, imprisoned, or perhaps unalived, or going to be unalived. Poor Smith is allegedly in St. Petersburg. Yeah. Prigozhin. Right, they were going to try to shame him, saying, you know, showing all these guns in his home and all this kind of stuff, but also say, like, boxes of his wigs. What's wrong with wigs? I have a bunch of them. Lovers. Betrayal. What is that line from Hunt for Red October? We're going to kill a friend. Yeah. Oh, they were all one fascistic, happy family-ish under the emperor. Wow. Chariot. Well, we know that Russia's absorbing a whole bunch of Wagner stuff. Their equipment and where's Prigozhin? Where is Prigozhin? Sorry about the noise outside. Kathy DeLisle says they have a deadly problem with gravity in Russia. I know, right? Nine of Cups. That's a merchant card, but in this deck, it's also... Whenever I see someone drinking out of a cup when it comes to around Putin, I get a little nervous. Wow. Yeah, the Alan says such dark energy in Russia. I was there in 2006. The energy is almost palpable. Even before Ukraine, I'd never go back. Anna says also don't drink the tea. Yeah, the energy on this is terrible. You think we're having a problem with would-be fascists, authoritarians. Theirs are still in power. Nine of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Temperance. Ace of Swords. Putin trying to save face after they were blowing up the bridges to Moscow, blowing up the bridge to Moscow. B. Smith says, reported in Guardian today, Prigozhin's media company shut down and the staff sacked. Yeah, it's stuff is being absorbed because of the plot, and he must be held accountable. So, why have I got a temperance card? That's the thing that's throwing me here. Is that just Putin showing this is just how it is? It doesn't feel like that. What's a temperance card doing there? Is Prigozhin, Evgeny Prigozhin, is he sleeping with the fishes? Fool. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Tower. Yeah, you might need some gravity insurance. You were up, you were down, you had a lot of stuff, and bye. Now, here's the thing. Prigozhin is a monster. Prigozhin versus Putin, the state-running serial killer. Yeah. Earth Yogi says, I'm falling in love with that deck. It's a very good deck. Links in the description box right underneath the questions. Yeah, I think he's done, but I don't think the world would be worse for that. I don't wish violence on people. At the same time, I do believe in justice. Yeah. Cheryl Clark says, indictment watch. Oh, have you heard something new? I was listening to the news all morning. I didn't hear anything. But if you've just heard something new, please share. Yeah. Valerie Sargent says, let them deal with ending each other. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So 1:13:45. And I've gone through all the questions today. There's a campaign aiming to mobilize student loan borrowers, really angry student loan borrowers, to unseat key Republicans. There's a nonprofit called Protect Borrowers Action. They've raised $2 million so far, and they will focus attention on Republican-held seats in battleground districts, targeting Lauren Boebert, Scott Perry, and 11 others ahead of the 2024 elections. Will they have any effect? Gosh, I hope so. Rose Blue says Russia's broke and barely holding on. Yeah. Kathy Delisle says, yeah, that's like choosing between John Wayne Gacy and Hannibal Lecter. Yeah. Only neither. Yeah, but they're both real. Yeah. Cheryl Clark says, Karen on Midas Touch said end of this week or early next week. Well, I mean, it is already July 6th, and Fonnie Willis was talking about potentially bringing charges against Trump. Second half of when do things normally start in the courts in Georgia? Isn't it it's like July 20th? I can't remember, but there was like a date when like the new session kicks off or something. All right, but nonprofit borrowers, the nonprofit protect borrowers action, nonprofit, PBA, protect borrowers action, Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there are some people who are really mad. Oh, because some unfair loan shark-like practices. Judy Barth, voting for student loan forgiveness. Yeah. Justice. Unfortunately, that doesn't feel like a good card. That's the Supreme Court. 9 of Wands. People in desperate situations because of what was done here, because of the far right. Magician. 5 of Cups. Disappointment. Queen of Wands. Matter of fact, it feels like, I wonder if someone on the far right isn't going to do something, or there's going to be some kind of policy or something, but once everybody has to start repaying all that money come October, what the right has done is going to look really bad and get harder and harder and harder. Not going to work out well for you guys. And don't tell me about, well, why should they get their loans forgiven? Marjorie Trader Green had $188,000 of PPE loan just forgiven. So don't tell me all the PPE loans, all of the loans with compounding interest, with all the loan shark stuff that was allowed to go forward. I don't want to hear it. I don't have any student debt. Thank you. I don't have any. I'm not saying this is like a personal thing. I'm saying it's just wrong to take advantage of these people. So that's my 2 cents. But what I'm getting off of this is there were 43. They say 43 million people will have to start paying back, and it will be affecting them. A lot of them are voters. Again, Republicans, you did this to yourself. I really enjoyed the questions today. I really did. It just seems like the universe bending toward justice. Even if it's slowly. Just, Rose Blue says repayment right before midterms. Actually, yeah, well, are there, in 2023, I wouldn't think there are midterms. Usually it's 2022 and then 2024, the big elections with the presidential thing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Glenn Bird says Georgia indictment will happen in a few weeks. Exactly. Oh my gosh, this is so great. And trust me, if I'm not on when stuff comes down, I will be here. I just need to go in, change the date, the time, and hit live, and I will be here. I mean, it might take me a minute to make some popcorn. Other than that, I will be here. So, Julie M says cheerful yellow is a theme color today. I'm working on a yellow and white quilt. Beautiful. Well, it's Thursday. I usually try to do kind of yellows on Thursday. I color code the days. Things you do when you're on camera every single day to make your life easier. Yeah, Thursdays are yellow or brown. Tomorrow, Friday, will be black, gray, or white. Anyway, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you so much for being here. This has been fabulous. And as I say so often, you're not alone. We are in this together. And Lordy, there are good days ahead. All right, take care. And I'll see you either at 3 o'clock over on the Creative Sprints channel. You're welcome to join. Or I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Take care.